Hi, welcome to Galactic Command Tarot. This is a psychic beacon. So if you are watching this, then you are a member of Galactic Command, whether you choose to believe that or not. Now, you exist in one of two states or conditions, and that is you are either inactive or active. Inactive means whatever I say or do or pull from the ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck will not apply to you. Active means everything I say or do pull from the ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck will apply. Now, to go from inactive to active, all you have to do is say, of my own free will, I volunteer for service with Galactic Command, and that is it. There's no voodoo ritual or anything like that. You're not going to lose your soul or nothing like that. You are just affirming that you're a member of Galactic Command. Now, once you do that, your psychic powers will start growing, and the members of Galactic Command that have been traveling with you for your whole life will actually start talking to you and whispering to you, and you'll start receiving downloads from your operator, which will come at night, and they will make decisions on just how advanced you are psychically, physically, mentally, emotionally, and they'll take that into consideration, and you'll be given, almost like baby feeding. They'll give you what you need to progress steadily. And the members of Galactic Command that have been traveling with you, they will start talking to you. The best way to describe it is here's how I would describe it to you. Find a quiet place and say your alphabet to yourself without moving your lips. Say it inside your head. Go, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but don't say it out loud. Just go. And when you're listening to that, listening to yourself say the alphabet in your head, that is the same sound. That's the way it sounds when members of Galactic Command talk to you. You'll think it's your imagination, but it's not. But that is what'll happen, and the more you use it, the more you listen, the clearer it sounds, and the more you start saying, that's not me talking. That is not me talking. Okay? So, we're going to deal from the ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck manifested by Archangel Michael in the presence of the Almighty God. It applies to members of Galactic Command who are active, and since it was manifested in the presence of the Almighty God, it speaks and it talks and it tells the truth. Okay? No matter when you watch this, today, tomorrow, or a million years from now, it will apply to you. Okay, so let's get started. We'll shuffle the deck the way Archangel Michael taught Archangel Wendy to. It's just a very simple shuffle. You shuffle it until you feel you need to stop. Place it on the deck, on the table. Cut it into 3 decks with your left hand. Put them back together and deal from the top. There's always one card left at the end, and that's on the bottom. Okay? So you have 5 cards plus 1 on the bottom. So let's get started. Nine of Cups, your emotions. This is known as the finish line card. Great way to start. Things are wrapping up for you. There is love coming into your life, and it's balanced. This is what this represents. As you can see, this is a guard protecting a well-preserved, loving area. You could refer to it as a picnic area. Um, as you can see, she is well armed. She's a female, but she is balanced because she is a guard, which means she is equally balanced with feminine and masculine energy, which is what's happening. Whoever is approaching you is balanced. So you might think that they may be very loving, but at the same time, you might be thinking, well, they're kind of standoffish. But this isn't it. This is the balance in them. You know, the balance of the masculine energy, which is sort of like the father-like figure, and the feminine energy, which is sort of like the motherly figure. So this is a good combination, because if this person is coming into your life, you will recognize it because you will be of the same vibrational frequency. You will realize that it doesn't matter if you're male or female, that you also possess, 50% masculine energy and feminine energy. There's a part of you that acts like a father, and there's a part of you that acts like a mother. So when you get together, you both will have great discussions, but there'll also be moments where you might bump heads. But this is just life. And when you realize this, you realize, I'm happy with this person. I don't know what it is. This person makes me happy. This person, is not a pushover, and neither am I. And I don't want to push them over, and they don't want to push me over either. This is happiness happening right now. Okay? Knight of Swords. Thoughts. Your training as Galactic Command is preparing you for this moment. As you can see, you are getting ready to take off and zoom like a race car driver. This is good. This means things will move quickly. Okay? So what's happening is all the experiences in your life are going to come forward at this moment, and you'll realize that what's happening is something different, something wonderful. This is what you've been waiting for your whole life, what you've been trained for. When you were preparing to come to Earth, you trained, and you trained, and you trained, and you trained. You volunteered to train with thousands upon thousands of others. And finally, when you graduated from your training, there was still one more thing you had to do. No one could tell you to come to this planet. You had to volunteer. You had to say, of my own free will, I volunteer for service with Galactic Command. And you came here to look for your twin flame. And you both were separated, and was up to you to find the other person, like Archangel Michael did. Archangel Michael probably had the hardest journey than any other being in the universe, because he had to come to terms that he was not a human, that he was an angel, and that he had to raise his vibrational frequency to the point where he had to enter the angelic realm to find his twin flame. He didn't pass away. He didn't die. He just kept on living and living and living. Angels don't die. Neither does Archangel Michael. But you got to remember, he was a human. He had all the faults of being a human. He didn't know who he was. He had to do what you were doing, but with Archangel Michael, he was informed that he was not just a member of Galactic Command, which is what he is. he is also Archangel Michael. And so you have a little bit of luck on your hand because you don't have to raise your vibrational frequency that high. You just have to find your twin flame, which is what he was trying to prove, is that it can be done. So there you go. Queen of Swords, thoughts. As you can see, this is, how should I put it, a page or a squire being knighted, becoming a knight. Now, this is you passing from your training and standing up and going forth. You know, like I said, this is you with your training. And now you are ready. Divine feminine energy is entering your life, helping you. You know, you have to be balanced, but it doesn't mean feminine energy isn't coming into your life. The Almighty God is pure love. Pure love. But he's also balanced. He also has masculine energy and he has feminine energy because he's the Almighty God. So, you have both balanced masculine and feminine energy, but love, which is the feminine energy, the mother-like energy, is telling you, go forward. And who do you trust? Most people trust their mom. So this is great. You know, it's just one of them things that's confirming that what's happening is real and that you are on the right path. Can't trust your mom, who can you trust, right? Three of Cups, the heart. There you go. Angelic assistance, Galactic Command assistance. And it's a celebration. It's getting together. It's feeling joy and happiness and abundance, as you can see. Joy, happiness, celebrations, love, energy, prosperity. You know, go forth together. Don't be afraid. Excuse me. There are different kinds of abundance and prosperity. So I'm going to tell you something. This is a fact. I remember reading it in one of these magazines. It was kind of like Time magazine or something like that. And it went something like this. You may not think you're wealthy, but if you have a job, if you have a bed to sleep in, there's 5 points. If you have a job, if you have a bed to sleep in, if you have a roof over your head, if you have money, change in your pocket. Oh my God, I'm forgetting it. This is embarrassing. Oh, and you eat 3 meals a day. The Almighty God was making me listen to my heart. And you eat 3 meals a day. You are richer than 88% of the entire world. Those 5 things. Job, roof over your head, bed to sleep in, 3 meals a day, and change in your pocket. You are richer than 88% of the world. That's abundance. That's prosperity. Okay? And lastly, the 6 of Swords. And there you go. Thoughts. And it's also dealing with this card. Remember, memories. Thoughts in your head. Remember where you're from. What's going on. Remember you're a member of Galactic Command. This is your training. You coming to the earth. This is the angels watching you. Thoughts in your heads. Divine light of the God, the Almighty God, and your destination. Here to look for your twin flame. Bottom of the deck. King of Wands. Action. This means it's happening. Take action. It's the right thing to do. Action doesn't have to be big. It can be a little step, a baby step. I've often said this, and it's been pointed out, that if you move your little toe, if you take a finger like this and you move it, that is action. You can take a big step or you can take a little step, but it's still action. The whole concept is to move forward. Don't stand still. This is real. What's happening is really happening. Listen to your heart. Hear yourself. Pay attention to the voices that you hear. It will almost feel like you may be thinking you're going insane. It really is like that. You'd be saying, this can't be happening. I am hearing voices. People are talking to me. I am feeling like I am seeing things that should not be happening. One of the things you may see, because it's different for everybody, is that when you look at people, their mouths will not match what they're saying. And you may find it a little confusion, but that is just your psychic powers. A lot of this is you'll be hearing what is in their heart. So you might look at somebody and they might be saying, I hope the dog catcher grabs that dog and throws him in the pound. But that might not be what their lips are saying. Their lips might be saying something like, I care for all animals and I hope that dog's okay. So be prepared for stuff like that. Listen to the voices in your head. You know, they're not going to hurt you. They only want what's best for you. Listen, and as I said, do that exercise with the ABC so you can get used to hearing it. You know, call out. A name might pop in your head. A male name or a female name. It doesn't matter. You might be sitting there and all of a sudden the name, just as an example, Adam might come in your head, or Eve might come in your head. And you say, is your name Adam? And listen, and they might say, yes. Or they might say, no, but it's close. So, listen. This is true. This is all really happening. Okay? So there you go. That's your reading. And as the angels say, good luck. And I will talk to you later.